Hi everyone, Kelt here. It appears now that Harry and Meghan are going to undergo hostility training because there's a possible terror attack at The Hague. They're apparently braced for an attack. So they're saying that they've received hostile environment training in case of a terror attack during the Invictus Games in the Netherlands. So apparently there's a process which is quite detailed that has been drawn up as a precaution for their visit. This will be the first time that they've returned to Europe since leaving the royal family. So this is strange because it was said that by a source that there was no credible threat to their safety, and now the Dutch police are saying that they will also be given VVIP status. So what does that mean? Venomous, very important person, very, very important person status, I guess, to ensure their safety on the trip. Some are saying that this is just normal protocol, which I suppose it is, but there are rumours there's going to be an attack on The Hague. It's also been rumoured that many prominent buildings in big cities worldwide are under threat, central London being one of them. Anyone notice the retaining wall built around the White House? I thought that was quite interesting. Anyway, next headline is Meghan Markle and Harry announce 2 huge new partnerships, and this is to tackle misinformation. They're apparently partnering with Cortico's Local Voices Network, a collaboration with MIT's Centre for Constructive Communication and the Institute for Rebooting Social Media. So Harry and Meghan are saying that they're looking to create an online community rooted in equity, safety, participation and belonging. And they say that they don't trust basic information. Anyway, they already have ongoing partnerships with the UCLA Centre for Critical Internet Inquiry, Colour of Change and URL Media. And all of these are, what they are saying is to improve our digital community. An Archwell statement said, in a relatively short period of time, the digital age has rewritten how we experience everyday life. They go on to say that technology has connected us, made our lives more productive, and how it's brought about big changes. But they also say that it's ushered in significant consequences. And they apparently don't trust basic information, and the safety and health of our kids are at risk, they say. Civil rights and human rights being threatened. So all this talk from them is quite ironic considering all the stuff that they've put out there. Definitely not made the internet a platform which is safe for their family, Harry's family especially. So they've said that it helps to identify what really matters to our unheard communities, and they talk about bringing local voices into public dialogue and decision-making. That sounds quite patronising to me. So Harry has always gone on about the threat that disinformation poses to society. He's always been very outspoken about that. I remember he went to one meeting, I think maybe it was a couple of years ago, where he was barefoot. I can't remember where that was. Harry has always gone on about disinformation posing a threat to society. I think he means himself and his wife. I think that's what he means. He says that we've seen time and time again what happens when the real world cost of information is disregarded. Yes, for you and your wife, Harry. And he says there's no way to downplay this. So he goes on about all this stuff about disinformation, and as if he's an expert. They also spoke about their concern to Spotify over disinformation earlier this year. They said that hundreds of millions of people are affected by the serious harms of rampant mis and disinformation every day. And then they also say, we've continued to express our concerns to Spotify to ensure changes to its platform are made to help address this public health crisis. Oh my gosh, they're trying to save the world's health and mental health and everything. Mental health, physical health. Trying to tell people how to eat, trying to tell people what to read, what to listen to, and doesn't that smack of control? Anyway, Prince William takes over Prince Harry's job to represent the Queen at the Anzac Day ceremony at the Cenotaph. Prince Harry used to do this, or he previously stepped in, I think, to lay the wreath on behalf of the Queen, but now it's William who's going to be doing it. The Queen has been forced to pull out of a number of appearances for health reasons lately, and she was always very determined to never let anyone down and always to attend appointments, but it's unrealistic nowadays. And so the others are sort of stepping up to the plate, mostly William and Catherine. What a good time to leave your brother in the lurch. So this article that I'm reading goes on to say that Harry avoiding the UK due to safety is sheer unadulterated nonsense. This is from expert Di Davies, a former head of Royal Protection at Scotland Yard. He's dismissed Prince Harry's concerns about his security if he does return to the UK, and he says that some royals don't get any police protection. Absolutely. So it's been described as unadulterated nonsense. Harry is also, don't forget, locked in a legal battle with the UK government. This is over the decision to downgrade his security. He's still bringing this claim against the Home Office after he was told that he would no longer be given the same degree of personal protective security when visiting the UK. So the Express says that the Games, Invictus Games, are regarded as a high-profile event, warranting protection by the Dutch National Police's DKDB, Royal and Diplomatic Security Service, and other state security service. This is according to sources and media reports in the Netherlands. So the newspaper also says that Harry and Meghan will not stay with the Dutch royal family on this trip, or receive an audience with King Willem-Alexander or Queen Maxima while they are in The Hague. So this is a big snub, isn't it? It seems that lots of senior royals are not making appearances and keeping a low profile. However, the King is expected to attend the closing ceremony, and his aunt, Princess Margrethe, I'm not sure how to pronounce that, who is honorary chairwoman of the Games, and she's due to be at the opening ceremony along with the King. Prince Harry and Meghan will get armed protection in Holland. So this is what is being said. So what do you think? Do you think that they need this protection in the Netherlands? So an article by Rebecca Perrin talks about Princess Diana's autobiographer, Tina Brown, who said that emotionally needy Harry has been utterly taken over by Meghan as whole personality changed. So she discussed his anticipated memoir and said that Harry and Meghan are in a powerful codependency, and she questioned how will it end. She said that he's so emotionally needy that he's been completely and utterly taken over by Meghan, and his whole personality has changed. It's a really sad thing to a great many people. Yes, it is in a way, but there was always something there. There are those, and myself included, who always said, oh, Harry's been totally controlled, it's obvious. Yes, we've seen the change. You've only got to look through the old photos to see he was a much happier person, but he still had his moments. He still looked quite petulant in some of the photos. But I think that if he had married the right person, they would have brought out the best in him. I think Harry would still have the potential to be a spoiled and entitled brat. But if he was with the right person, they would have brought out the best in him. And I think through marrying Meghan, she seems to have fed the negative in him. And then you've got this. You've got somebody who's controlled, who thinks he loves her, he probably does, and can't see that he's controlled. Or does he know that he's controlled and he doesn't mind? What do you think? So Harry made the bombshell decision to step down as a senior royal at the start of 2020, and this ended that life that he had always known. This lady says that Harry was catastrophically rude and is now paying the price for his hot-headed approach to Megxit negotiations. She's saying that it's more about the way Harry did it, which was so catastrophically rude. and how it got everyone so angry and agreeing, really, that he would have to go. She says that he was incredibly hot-headed about negotiating their exit. She described the dumping of all the terms and conditions before it was agreed with the Queen, just alienated everybody, and how he's paying the price for it now, and the rest of the country. She also talks about the frustration that Meghan would have felt when joining the firm, and she says, as a high-profile actress, which did make me smile, because I think most of us believe that Meghan is anything but a high-profile actress. She did act in a few films, and it's debatable about her acting ability, but this woman says that even as Meghan became bigger on the global stage, and she says, like Alice in Wonderland, she had to shrink into the voiceless requirements of service to the crown. Oh my gosh. She didn't shrink, did she? She actually took over and made herself seen and heard everywhere. She says that she just couldn't comprehend that she had to shrink. She says, for an actress, star power is leverage. If you don't get what you want as an actress, it's call my agent. Well, yes, agreed, but you don't go and do it when you change jobs. But she sympathises with Meghan's frustration. Most of us don't. She had the chance of a lifetime to perform her best role, and she blew it. Another article says, the Queen's decisive action removes any danger of Harry and Andrew taking on royal duties. The Queen's decision to allow Prince Charles to step in at royal events on her behalf has removed any danger of Prince Harry and Prince Andrew from taking on any official duties for the Crown, it said. So they're also saying that the Queen won't be taking part in the Monday service, and for the very first time Prince Charles will be carrying out the traditional coin-giving ceremony, which is being held in Windsor. The Queen decided to give an early confirmation about Prince Charles representing her because she didn't want to allow speculation about her attendance to overshadow the preparations for the service, and it's the first one that she would have missed since 1970. There is talk now that Britain is a co-monarchy with Prince Charles acting as the Queen's regent. It does make sense, I think. She still keeps her title of Queen, but doesn't have to do so much. According to the Ephraim Hardcastle column in the Daily Mail, the Queen has made Charles her regent in all but name. And this also takes the pressure off Prince Andrew and Prince Harry, because they don't have to take on certain official duties in their roles as councillors of state. So this column quotes a royal source who said, "We have effectively a co-monarchy for the first time since William and Mary arrived in 1689. So this is interesting. It is a good way of stopping Harry and Andrew from having any real roles. The royal website says that, and I quote, "In the event that the Queen cannot undertake her official duties as sovereign on a temporary basis due to illness or absence abroad, 2 or more councillors of state are appointed by letters patent to act in Her Majesty's place." So, the law states that individuals who make up the councillors of state are the monarch's spouse and the next 4 people in the line of succession who are over the age of 21. So that means it's Prince Andrew, Prince Charles, William and Harry. So although some might disagree with things that are happening, there seems to be method in their madness. So what do you think's going to happen in the Hague? What's going to happen with Harry and Meghan in the Netherlands? Let me have your thoughts, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye. Is that Harry and Meghan have made a secret visit. It's always a secret, isn't it? Secret visit to the Queen on their way to the Netherlands. Do you believe this? Let me have your thoughts and I'll see you in the next one. Please subscribe, ding my bell for more alerts for more videos, like if you liked it and share. Bye.